If you've recovered from coronavirus, your plasma could save another person's life by giving them the antibodies they need to fight the virus. SSM Health has launched a trial infusing sick COVID-19 patients with other people's plasma. And I spoke to the 5 infectious disease doctors who are in charge of this effort at 5 local hospitals. What they've learned so far is that the timing of these infusions is critical. But we start with the history of plasma fighting infection.
This isn't the first time that convalescent plasma has been tried. You know, throughout history with measles, smallpox, this has been something that has been utilized as a mechanism of trying to, help others even before vaccines. And I think we're all very excited about the potential.
And who is that patient that you think should be enrolled?
At this point, we're enrolling patients who are hospitalized, obviously, and we're trying to enroll them early enough that we think they may benefit before they have a hyperimmune response, which the plasma won't be able to reverse.
And I wanted to ask about the timing of it, because I know if a patient is given it too late and they're in that cytokine storm, then it's not going to do anything. So how, is that part of the trial, figuring out that timing, or do you feel like you already know when that is?
I think we as a group of ID people do believe that this type of therapy is going to be most effective early in the course of illness, while there's still active virus replicating. So that would typically be within the first probably 10 to 14 days.
As Dr. Wolf alluded, we want to get this very early on. So if we wait on day 14 to start the process, then it's not like plasma can be just obtained right away for the next hour. There's a process that takes about a couple of days or so. You have to be compatible with the other plasma, just like a blood transfusion. So we now have a very solid regional process. So therefore, now we can, make sure that if there is a second surge or a second wave, that we're much better equipped to deliver this therapy early on.
What would be the indicators that it is in fact working?
How the patient does clinically in terms of, levels of oxygen. That's one of the main issues that these patients obviously develop, which is, lack of oxygenation. And that's one of the things that we look closely at when we're giving, in this case, the plasma. See how they start, breathing better on their own, or whether they're getting closer to that.
34 patients have been infused with plasma so far this week at SSM Health hospitals. This is an FDA-approved trial. It's between SSM Health and the Mayo Clinic. They've also partnered locally with the Mississippi River Valley Blood Bank. So if you would like to help out, you can contact that clinic if you'd like to donate some blood. But you can only do that if you recovered from COVID-19 at least 4 weeks ago.